Hey, Corey Lancaster here with the Lancaster 10 of Extra Right Realty, bringing you another episode of Real Estate Talk. And today I want to talk with you about sump pumps. What is a sump pump? A lot of people ask that question. We go and I show a house to a potential buyer. They see a big hole in the ground with something in it, and it's a pipe sticking up from it. That's probably your sump pump, okay? What it's for is to keep your basement dry. So it is on purpose. There's a hole in your floor, okay? It's kind of a round circular shape. Inside that hole is a pump, okay? So the idea is that when it rains or you get groundwater that pushes up from underground, right, against your foundation, all around the perimeter of the inside of your home, okay, underground, there is a tubing system, okay, it's called a French drain system. So when that water pressure comes against your house, goes down or comes up around the perimeter of the base of the home on the inside, is under the concrete so you can't see it, there's a drainage system that leads to that hole in the ground. And then that hole in the ground has a pump in there that has a pipe extending, pumping the water out away from the house. Should be 6 feet away from the house. That pipe should be extended, okay? So that is what allows your basements to be dry. In the state of Maryland, they've required the builders to put sump pumps in it if the basement is a in-ground basement. If it's not an in-ground basement, you got 3 levels above ground, or even I think in some cases where only the front is underground, the back isn't, it may not be required. But if you're buying an older home, it may or may not have a sump pump, but it is something you want to think about, especially if it's a much older home, even if it doesn't currently have a sump pump, and it might not even be leaking right now, okay? But you still want to keep that in mind. If you're going to be in that home for a long term, might you want to get a sump pump to prevent any future damage, because just because it's not leaking today doesn't mean it won't leak tomorrow. So you might just want to budget to kind of have that done, okay? Because nobody wants a wet basement. Listen, if you like the content you've been getting, you can see the other episodes by clicking the YouTube button down below. And I'd be happy to talk to you more about sump pumps and keeping your basement dry. And if you have a wet basement, let me know. I can refer you to a good contractor. All right, we service Maryland, DC, and Virginia, and I would love to talk to you. Just give me a call, 240-988-3173.